Alright, we're working our way around. You see I'm going through and I'm cutting off that excess, okay? You want to make sure that that's smooth going across. As you can see, we're working our way across, and you can start to see the infusion starting to take place. We're just going to build it going straight across. Now what I'm going to do is let you all see how I'm going to come in here, stay on here, and put this on there. Okay, I'm going to get my cameraman to kind of look. Now look how much I'm putting on there. I'm squeezing it a little bit at a time. I get a nice, I do it in a circular motion, and I kind of poke it down in there to make sure that it's on all the hair. A circular motion gives you control when you're doing it, so when you're squeezing you can kind of set that up, okay? You come in there and you got that right there, and then the next step that you're going to do, you're going to come over, we're working over here in this area right here. So what we're going to do is come in here and find a piece of hair, okay? We're going to go up under it. After you go up under, you're going to take that finger. Now this is hot stuff, okay? So you want to make sure that you take that and hit it and just let go. Take it and hit it, let go. Take it and hit it, let go. Working it until it starts to cool. Then you'll take your hand and then you're going to squeeze. Let this finger down here hold it at the bottom so you can kind of squeeze it at the top and kind of roll it. Kind of roll it. And you're going to roll it like that. It'll start to cool. Squeeze it down at the bottom. Kind of make sure that it's locked and it's secure at the bottom, and then you're going to let it fall, okay? Now we're going to be back and you're going to see that we're going to take this method all the way across the head using that same method of that parting process, okay? We still have a little hair falling down. We're going to clip her up a little bit better, but that part is going to be straight going across, and we're going to have our infusions. As you can see, as we pull back, you can see how the infusions are starting to take place, how they're starting to get longer. You know, a difference from her hair. Her hair is right there, and the infusions are coming down about 4.5 inches on down. All right, we'll be right back. All right, as you see, we're getting ready to put another one in. Now, I didn't go all the way to the thing, but I need to hurry up and get this because it's cooling. Okay, so you want to take that, put it up underneath, use the finger to push it up through there, grab it real quick, and start rolling it so it can mix in with all of the hair. Because if you don't get it on all the hair, what will happen, you will begin to shed a lot, okay? Okay. As you see, I'm just still working that with my hand, and as I bring them down, you can kind of go across and you can see. Yes, you can see how we're going across a little bit at a time. Alright, you see those right there? And then you can see how the hair is starting to take shape, how it's starting to hang down here. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit heavier as we go up the head. Alright, this next one, we're going to take another line, and we're going to come from right here to right here. And then after that, we're going to start showing you how to shape the face going around up in there. Okay, so we're going to do one more line, and then we'll be right back. Alright, we've already worked our back part back in here. You know what I'm saying? Now we're coming up to where we're starting to shape the face. Remember, I told you not to go straight across. If you go straight across, that's not shaping the head. Then you're going to end up right there, and then you're going to have hair. You want to leave hair out around the edges. At least about this much hair out around the edges, okay? Now what we're going to do, we're going to let that hang down here. But you can see how it's meeting. I'm going to the circular motion of the head. A circular motion. And I just stop right up in here. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to put anything out, but that's going to be the hair that's going to be out, just in case she wants to take it back or however she wants to do it. But we're going to start fusing right in here. So what I'm going to do, even though I have this part set out, I want to come back because, see, really, look up under there. All of that is going to be fused, okay? So we're going to come back and you're going to be able to see how I fuse that up in there so she'll have a natural fall. So when she goes back like this, you won't be able to see it, okay? So when she goes back like this, you won't be able to see it. All right, so I'll be right back and we're going to get it going. All right, so you can see I'm going to start it like right in here, and I'll pick up a little bit of hair, you know, just a little bit of hair, and I'll go up under, got my monkey bar, push that up under, and then begin to turn. Work it from the bottom part, so you want to seal it down there at the bottom, and then you want to work it up at the top, making it real nice, okay? And you can see I lifted about a 1/2 inch away from the scalp so the hair would be able to go back and do that. You know, if it was right on the scalp, then you're going to have a lot of problems, okay? So remember, try to keep it at least that much away from the scalp. Amen. So I like to start right there, and then what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go up in here and I'm going to line it like that. I'm going to line it like that, and I'm going to put hair up in here so she'll be able to go back. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Then everything else will come down and around as far as our partings go. All right, we'll be right back. We're getting ready to kind of shape that face a little bit. We're shaping the face on the left hand side of the head. We're going to take you all the way around so you'll be able to see the actual angle. You see I'm not putting that much on here, but we're coming around in here. You see this is where her part is. Her part is separate from the hair going that way. So what I want to do is just come right off in here, and it may take you a little bit of time to kind of figure out how to do that, but just come right in there, hit it, and I got it going at an angle for a reason, and I want to show you guys something right here. Alright, I want to make sure that that cools down and starts to get hard. Once it starts to get hard, that conditioning monkey bar adhesive, it'll just fall down like this. Now I want you to see how we're coming to we're going in a curve like this because we want it to fall right. So when we take it back, when we begin to take it back like that, you know, it's going to look natural. See how that natural fall is, everything around there? Now we're going to pull back just a little bit, and I'm going to kind of spin her around so you'll be able to see the angle that we did it at. We just kind of went around like that, straight across around, then we rounded it up. We begin to round it up, going around that head. So what we're doing is going around, we're taking that around, and then we're going to round it up. I want you to be able to see that full angle, how that goes. See how that rounds around like that, and then it comes back here, it rounds around, and then it begins to round around like that. The next part we're going to do is going to go all the way around, but it's going to start right inside of here. I didn't go in here and do this hair right here, because if I would have did that, when she takes it back, you would be able to see it. So we're going to start it like right up in here, because all the hair is going to come this way. So our next part is going to be from the part. You can see the part that's right here. It may not be clean, but remember, we're going to take a piece right there, and then we're going to go all the way around, and then we're going to come up on this way. We'll be right back so you'll be able to see that process. As you can see, you know, we took our next parting. You can see where her part is going to separate. This is going to separate, and all this hair is going to come this way, and then she has this right over in here. So what we're going to do is we left a lot of hair out, okay, and we're going to begin to build our infusions on top of this little bit at a time, and then we're going to go all the way around the head, all the way around in a circle. You'll be able to come back and see that, but you can see how we're taking it at an angle. Look at her, the side of her face. We're not going straight across. You don't do straight across. Everything is done rounding around the head. Let your parts kind of round around the head and build it up as we go. All right, we'll be back and you'll be able to see how far we've come. All right, we're moving around. You see I picked up about this much hair, not a whole bunch of hair. I want to hurry up and get that on there, because what's happening is it's starting to cool down. Once it cools down, and you haven't placed it on there, you may have to cut it a little bit and then reapply your monkey bar adhesive conditioning holding glue sticks. Now when we say glue sticks, we don't mean glue. These are conditioning monkey bar glue sticks, okay? So, you know, the process is not really hard. What you want to do is make sure that you take your time when you're doing it. Take your time. Don't try to rush the process. Take your time. Take your time. That's what it's all about, okay? Now, we're getting ready to go in, and you're getting ready to see me put another one on, okay? And we're going to stay right up here by the top of the head, okay? All right, I'm building. Now, when I come in, I don't grab a whole bunch of hair like that. Just a little bit, okay? Go up under. You have to kind of move kind of quick, but don't be wary if you cool off. You can always come back through and grab it and reapply it and everything. You know, you don't want to make sure that you put a big old glob of hair up there like that, though. You know, you want to make it natural, so when she goes back like this, she'll be able to flow at an even full rate. Okay, we're going to be back. Now we're going to take this around, going around like this, and we'll be back so you'll be able to see that. Bye.